Hi Mouseketeers, I hope you're having a great magical day where you are, as I'm having a good day where I am. So this is my December favorites. I know it's a little late getting up, but I have been busy and I'm just happy to finally be sitting down and doing this video with y'all. So December was of course a busy month, holidays, everything just seems to go into overdrive and everything just seems to go by so fast. So I hope all of you Mouseketeers had a happy holiday. I know sometimes people struggle through the holidays. I know the first holiday after my dad passed away, I struggled with that first Christmas. So I do know some of my Mouseketeers out there had a rough Christmas this year, and I just want to let you know that I thought about you because some of you had contacted me on a personal level and shared some things with me, and I just wanted to say that I did think about you. And Christmas is over. We are in January 2017, and let's talk about these favorites. So the first one I got very early on. I even posted it to Instagram. I pretty much wore them all the month of December. Whether we didn't have a lot of snow, but we did have it seems like a lot of rain, but we did get some snow, and whether it was snowy or wet and rainy or dewy outside, I wore my bare paw boots. I love these, guys. This is the first year that I got these. I was due for a new pair, but they are right here, and they're all waterproof, which I really like. And on the inside, I just put one down. On the inside, they have this awesome faux fur, inside that just really keeps your feet super, super warm. And like I said, because they're waterproof, it doesn't matter if I'm walking in a puddle, my socks are not getting wet. And I picked these up, I think it was like the end of November. I can't remember when I posted them to Instagram, but I know it was like towards the end of November, and I pretty much wore these all the time. They go great with jeans, they go great with leggings. I've worn them to church, and I've gotten compliments on them about where did you get your bare paws? But I love them, super, super comfortable. I will leave a link down below to their website if you're interested in possibly checking them out or even ordering a pair. And then here's the bottom of them, guys. So this is great for traction in the snow or even on ice. There was some days that I did run into ice, and my SUV has a step up in order to get into the vehicle, and that would get a little icy, but I mean, knock on wood, I did not slip in these. It has great traction on the bottom, and they're pretty solid, pretty durable. They do have a little weight to them, but at no time did they feel uncomfortable or overweighted when I wore them. So they also got this great string here that you pull to kind of get them tighter around your ankle. It's just an extra precaution to prevent water from, going in, but I love my bare paws. Next thing was a gift I got early on. Of course, I posted this to Instagram too. I post a lot to Instagram, so hopefully you follow me there and also at my Life in Disney Facebook page. But I got this cute Minnie Mouse warmer mug. Look, and then there's the back. And I used this a lot. And on the inside, guys, I don't know if you can see, let me see. It's got Minnie Mouse written on the inside right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. But I loved the mug, super, super cute. So how it works is usually when you drink out of just a mug at home, and you leave it on the counter, your tea has a tendency, or your coffee, if you're a coffee drinker or a cocoa drinker, your tea or coffee or cocoa has a tendency to get cool. Whereas with this mug warmer, and even has Minnie Mouse on there, you plug this in, and as you're drinking your tea and you're sitting it down, it's almost like a coaster. You just sit it on the warmer, and it keeps your coffee mug or cocoa or tea mug warm. So every time you take a sip, it's guaranteed to be warm and not cold, and then you're in the position where you got to microwave it to warm it up. With this, you don't. But I received this as a gift early on during the holidays, and I used it, and I love it. So speaking of coffee, tea, or cocoa, Teavana tea. You ready? You ready to see what my favorite was? I bet some of you already know because I had mentioned it before. Ta-da! It was the white chocolate peppermint. Oh my goodness. I wish they made this all year, but they only make it during the holiday season. And once like the new year comes and they start having New Year clearance and sales and stuff, this stuff goes fast. And I will open it for y'all just to kind of show you what it looks like on the inside. It's got like little white like chips in it, like little white like peppermint chips. I don't know, let me see if y'all can see on the inside there. But I don't know if y'all can see the little white peppermint chips, but oh my goodness. It smells like chocolate and peppermint. It almost smells like I don't want to say a York peppermint patty, but it's just chocolate and peppermint. It's so good. But I made sure to buy 2 bags, and hopefully I can at least make this last until February, the end of February. It sure would be nice to come home from Disney and be able to have a cup of this, but we'll see because I love it. And the next thing is a food item, and we have 1 left in our house, but guys, they're so good. Mrs. Pringable apples. I got a total of 10 of these. We have 1 left. I told the boys they gotta eat it this week or the apple's gonna go bad because they only last in your refrigerator. Mine last anywhere between 3 to 3.5 weeks before they start to, you know, go bad and the apple gets too soft. So, but guys, these are so awesome. Mrs. Pringable's apples. We enjoyed them this holiday season. I will miss them, of course. Now, last year I ordered them at Easter. I don't know if I'm gonna order them, you know, at Easter time this year or not. And if not, well, then my kids have to wait until next December for them. But this one is the white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and then it's dipped in chocolate caramel. I don't need to say anymore, okay? I've even done a video vlog on these, opening them, and then I did one on us cutting it up and eating it, and divine. It's definitely a December favorite, not just with me, but with the entire family because we look so forward to Mrs. Pringable's apples every year. I will leave a link down below to her website. And guys, with Mrs. Pringable's apples, you don't just have to order them at Christmas. They're an all year item, and you can actually order one and then maybe have it shipped to someone. So if you want to send like an apple to your mom, if you don't live close to her, or your mother-in-law, you know, you can just order 1 apple, you know, on Mother's Day and have it shipped to them, or on their birthday. I've done gift baskets before where I've ordered, you know, an apple gift basket from Mrs. Pringable's and had it shipped to whoever I'm shipping it to. So it's not just a holiday seasonal item, but it is an item that we purchased during the holidays. Next thing, I do wear different lipsticks throughout the holidays, but my favorite one that I gravitate towards is anything that's like a red berry. And this one is the Nabby Blackberry, and it's right there. Let me see if that zooms in. There it is. And I do use Nabby lip glosses or lipsticks, but I like their lip glosses because they stay in place. And I'll rub this for you so you can see. I'll give you a little bit more. Just how beautiful this color is for the Christmas holiday, or even in January. It's a beautiful winter color. That's why I like it. But it's right there. And it's just this berry red. It's almost like a burgundy style wine shade, but I absolutely love it, and I wore it a lot during the month, and I just gotta wipe it off. Gotta get a cloth to wipe that off. Okay, moving on. Favorite movies that we watched. Okay, so I have 2 movies that I watched throughout the month of December, and I love to watch them, especially like if I'm going to put up the Christmas tree. So I must confess that I started watching them at the end of November, and they just all the time in the month of December. It's 2 movies I don't get tired of watching during the holidays. And I also watch even when it's not Christmas because I just love the movies themselves. But it's Deck the Halls. So I watched this one a lot this Christmas. And of course, The Christmas Story with Ralphie. These have to be like my 2 favorite December Christmas movies to watch. And the thing is, next December when I do my favorites, I don't know if we'll be singing these again because they're just my favorites. But this is just a classic, and this movie came out a couple of years back. And actually in this movie, Deck the Halls featured, you know how movies feature cars and SUVs and then all of a sudden it's for sale, you know, in the dealership. Deck the Halls featured my SUV, and I just remember telling my husband, I'm in love with that SUV. I love that SUV. So we, my husband ended up purchasing that vehicle for me, not in that color, but that brand and that style, just because I fell in love with it, and it was featured in Deck the Halls. So of course it's one of my favorite movies, and I love Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito. They're hilarious. So the last thing I wanted to share with y'all, I was totally shocked by, okay? I got it in my December BoxyCharm box. You heard me talk about it, and I don't know if you could tell from the video, I wasn't like overly excited about it, but I was willing to give it a shot. I surprised myself because I fell in love with it. It is the Pure Cosmetic Puff Collection eyeshadow palette, guys. I can't believe it. I fell in love with this palette. It is a replica or a remake of the Naked 3 palette from Urban Decay, which I don't own, but it is right here. And as you can see, I really dug into this color this holiday season because this is a very nice deep purple shade. But I fell, you got to see my camera in there. I fell in love with those colors. I haven't really used the brush that it came with because I have my own brush collection. But guys, I was pleasantly surprised at how great the pigmentation was on this palette, how great the colors blended, how well they held up, because sometimes eyeshadows have a tendency to fade, you know, after, you know, you've worn them for a couple of hours. But this particular brand held up wonderfully, and the colors I absolutely loved. And I am still using this palette, and we are in January. But guys, I was pleasantly surprised. I shocked myself. I have bought palettes before where I've spent good money and come to find out I'm totally disappointed, which is even surprising to me because I go into a palette thinking, oh, I'm gonna love this palette. I'm just gonna love this palette. And then I start to use it and I'm like, something's wrong with this palette. Something's not right. And then I'll come across palettes that I'm not overly impressed with, but like I'll get them in my BoxyCharm, or I've even gotten them as gifts before. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give this palette a try. And it's like, wow, wham, bam, love it. So yes, I used this all month long with my glitter eyeshadows and glitter sparkle loose pigments. But those are my favorites for the month of December. If you had a couple of things, guys, that you used this month, especially like movies, like what movies did you watch this month? I'd be curious to know, like even what's your favorite Christmas movie to watch. But like I said, I will leave a link down below where where you can get the boots. I will also leave a link down below to Mrs. Pringle's apples in case anybody is interested in heading over to her website and check her out. So if you liked this video, guys, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. So till next time, guys, y'all take care. Y'all have a magical day and a magical week. And oh, I forgot to tell you, stay tuned for tomorrow because I got a little Disney surprise. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you already got to see a little preview of it. And if you follow me on Life in Disney Facebook page, you got to see a preview of it. So guys, if you don't follow me at those two social media outlets, you're missing out, okay? You gotta head over there. Check out the video I uploaded to those two pages because I got a Disney surprise tomorrow that I can't wait to share with y'all. And tomorrow is the giveaway announcement. So I can't wait to share that with y'all either. So I will see y'all later, guys. Y'all take care. Bye.